This is what I love. When I ask for something, I get it. The hype has been real because I really love Ganymede by Marc-Antoine Barrios, and I've been raving about it as well as Ja, how much we enjoy wearing this, but it's impossible to get at this point. It's been sold out everywhere, so I told Dua, yo, I need it, and they got it. Let's roll my motherfucking music so I can put you on to the clone of Ganymede.
We're all alone in the middle of the river, yeah, with some friends on the south side. In case you cared, out of all your friends, I wanna be Cuba.
Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. This is your boy, C to the U to the B to the A. First off, I want to shout out the homie, brand DRGN76. This is his t-shirt. The dude is doing a lot of bespoke shit, including custom sneakers, which actually won the Shoe Surgeons competition. I believe the sneaker was called the Red Dragon. I'll put a link in the description so you can follow his Instagram. He's doing bespoke kicks at a premium, but these shits is crazy. So shout out to the homie. This is what I like. I ask and I receive. Everybody's been dying to try Ganymede because obviously I've been hyping it, and so has Ja. Everybody who smelled it loves this classic grown man sexiness that's in this bottle. The problem is it's not super cheap. It's not very expensive either, let's be honest, but it's not super cheap. It's still under 300 bucks, but difficult to find, right? So they came out with their own version. Now I haven't smelled it yet. I wanted to wait to do it on camera, but the fragrance is called the Cup Bearer. So this is a recent release, and let's be honest, they made it because I love this shit, and they knew that if they can match this to that, then it'd be a win-win for everybody, but we shall see. Just jump right into it, then I'll look up the notes that they have listed on their website, and we'll go from there. I kept the Ganymede here, obviously, because I want to do a side-by-side comparison, but first, I just want to smell the Cup Bearer and see if it's even any close to the original Ganymede. So, I'm hyped. I'm smelling it in the air. Well fucking done. Well, I'm surprised that there's no like chemical harshness on the opening. All right, let me smell the original. Oh, let's go. Do you see the goose pimples? That's all I gotta say. Just look at the goose pimples, fam. Original. Not exactly the same. Not exactly the same. Eerily close, but not exactly the same. This is the clone, this is the original. All right. Here's what I'm gathering from this. And it should make sense. I feel like Dua captured all the important points of the fragrance that make it a sexy, grown-ass, delicious, masculine fragrance. But there is some depth in the original that isn't exactly captivated in this clone. Like there's an underlying grit and whatever kind of herbaceousness that comes out of the original that isn't coming off, at least on the strip, from the Dua one. Now let's try these on skin. I'm gonna go original, this hand with a watch, one spray, and I'm gonna go Dua wrist with the bracelet. That's one spray. We did one spray both. Let's see. So in smelling them both in the air, they're clashing right here. They're eerily similar. Very, very similar. All right, Dua. Okay, Dua's is coming off a little bit green, a little citric off of my skin on the opening. Ganymede doesn't exactly open like that. It's more herbal, fougerish, foamish on the opening. Let's give them a couple of minutes. All right, let's go back to Dua's. All right, so now it's changing. It's formulating on the skin. It's doing what it has to do. Let me see. I want to give it about 89 to 87% close of the smell. I don't know if the ingredients will match neck and neck, but the scent profile, like all those points that you're looking for are there. It's kind of like cloning a super hot woman. You take the sexy hair that you love, you take the beautiful eyes that you're attracted to. They're twins, they're identical twins. Until she opens her mouth. One can hold a conversation very well and be very educated, intricate, articulate, explain with depth and history and story and presence. And this bad bitch who's beautiful to look at, you can take about 40 to 45 minutes of conversation with. Yes, they're identical twins, but the depth, the soul is different. And that's what I'm getting from these fragrances. So in the air, it's Ganymede. On the skin, after about 6 to 7 minutes, it's Ganymede. It's all the important points that you look for in Ganymede, but it doesn't have that depth and development that Ganymede has. The more that it dries down, the more that it starts matching it even more. 85 to 89 in that bubble. It's not 100%. Fuck, these are good. Now for me, this is one of those instances that I want them both, right? I'm glad I have Ganymede. Ganymede is still gonna get the equal amount of wear that it would have gotten in the past, but this is absolutely no fucking slouch. This is as close as you're gonna get, pretty much the only Ganymede clone that I'm aware of. And at this point, 85 to 89% on something that was just cultivated, I can't wait for Ja to smell this. Ja's so hype about it. When I told him I got it in the mail, he's like, yo, I need it. Like, what are we doing? It's been a couple of minutes already. It's all about the dry down. The opening on the Duo One takes time for it to find its identity to try to match up with Ganymede. Ganymede is who it is right from jump, obviously. The Duo One, late, mid, and in dry down is when it starts to really match up with Ganymede. So that's why it's in that 85 to 89%. The openings don't match up very quickly until late, mid, and dry down. I'm so fucking happy. This is what I'm fucking talking about. Yes! Making something that isn't so accessible and at a decent price. And I know they're having some sale over the weekend. Wait for the 25 or wait for the 30%, then get the shit. It should be on the website. I don't know. I haven't really fucking checked. I was supposed to look at the notes. Maybe we should. 1 second. Yes, it is on the website. The notes are listed as violet, immortelle, Italian mandarin, suede, leather accord, saffron, Chinese osmanthus, and akigala wood. It's $60 on the website. They're having a sale right now for 30%, which makes it $42. I mean, for $42? Absolutely a ball sprayer. I mean, it was made for me, so, I mean. If I wasn't getting over this chest congestion and cough, I would fucking yell louder. That's what I'm talking about. I love y'all motherfuckers from the heart. Link is in the description below. Shout out to Do It for making this shit for me, essentially. And I'll see y'all bitches next time. You know what it is. Biggest in the game. Fuck. Smooches.
Cubaknow, what's fresh, who's best? Wanna know who's gonna pass the test?
For the fly gun holder, money folder, molar roller, start tag when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.